Active Investor here, bringing you another independent analysis. This time we're taking a look at ticker symbol GDX. That is the Vanek Vectors Gold Miners ETF. And the chart we're looking at here today is a 1 hour chart. Each candlestick on this chart representing 1 hour of trading. And we go back to right around the 12th of this month, the 11th, 12th of this month. And there's some important information that has come out today, sending the GDX spiking up on heavy volume, breaking a downtrend that it's been in for quite a while now. So you can see we have two major trend lines, but before I get into that, let me just mention why that GDX is uptrending. Well, the gold futures have rebounded from 2-month lows on Thursday after data showing a fall in U.S. manufacturing activity potentially gave the Fed a little less reason to boost interest rates at the meeting later this month. So because of that, we've seen that gold futures have risen, and due to that, of course, the GDX is also correlated to gold. Not rather, nugget and dust are not correlated directly to gold futures, but they are correlated to GDX, and GDX is correlated to gold futures. So they all fall hand in hand. So we've seen a major uptick in the GDX because of that. So I would like to point out now the trend line that we're looking at, this one right here. This is the major downtrend that we've been in since the 13th, since the 12th of the month. You can see we were making lower lows all the way down, and then we weren't even really coming close to touching it over here. And still, we haven't broken this downtrending line yet. At the same time, we had a steeper downtrending line here, where we saw the sell-off more quickly. So you can see this line is steeper than this downtrend. So we were downtrending, and then we were downtrending even harder here. So the movement that we had today did cause us to break above this downtrending line. So that's the first bullish sign that we want to see for GDX to turn around and for Nugget to look like a good long. But we haven't broken above this pivot point yet. That's $26.60. That's a major pivot point that GDX has historically, and that's one that we're going to need to break in order for us to obviously come up and test this trend line here. So what's interesting is GDX came literally, let's see, within about 15 to 13 cents of touching that pivot point, and it didn't actually come up there and touch it yet, and it didn't really get denied yet either. It came right up and then channeled, making a flag formation, you could say. A nice push up and a channel there that was created. So the next thing we're going to see is it push up to this pivot point, and whether it gets denied or whether it breaks above that pivot point and finds support there before coming up and testing that trend line. So that's the things that we're going to be looking out for on GDX. You can see it's been overbought basically the entire day. Let's take a look at that real quick. Went overbought over here and still overbought even in after hours. So there's definitely still potential for this thing to run. But our averages are not entirely bullish yet. The 10 and the 20 average still haven't crossed over that 50 period moving average. So we've got to see that 50 period moving average broke into the upside. The first thing is the candles. They've broken that. The next thing is going to be those averages, those purple and green lines. If those break above the 50 yellow line, then this thing's going to be very bullish, overbought, breaking on a bullish cross, and then most likely it'll break above this pivot point. However, it's not set in stone yet. Overall, we are still in a downtrend. We're still below this trend line, and we are still below this pivot point. So we very well could see that gold gets denied here. Rather, GDX gets denied here. We just have to see how it plays out the rest of the week. And that's what I'm going to be looking for in GDX. I do hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like, and please stay tuned for the next one. Take care.